Welcome back, everybody, to 99. I'm back, out of the hospital and ready to record some 99. I've missed a lot, but good to be here.
Zarin Prince was more sick than we had thought. So, surprise. Not a good surprise, but here we are.
No, it's not like the good kind of present.
No, not at all. But we're going to make the best of it. I've given him a very quick recap of what has happened, so he's more or less caught up. Maybe a little bit less than more. Anyway, stifling a yawn, I walk to school. I find Sora waiting for me at the usual spot. When she sees me, she smiles and waves.
Ohayo!
Hi.
おじゃなくてさ、ちゃんと挨拶しなさいよ、ちゃんと。
Look, I'm just getting back into it. Fine, whatever. Good morning.
はい、これ。
Sora takes a small package out of her bag and hands it to me.
A lunchbox?
ニーニーに渡せって。重かった。
Sorry?
Why's she making me lunches all of a sudden?
プラモデルのこと話したから、お母さんなりに悪いと思ったんじゃないかな。
Oh yeah, I forgot about that already.
Yeah.
I'd finally forgotten. Oh, so did he. But now the depression hits me all over again. At least I got lunch out of it.
もうコンビニで買っちゃったよね。
I've got double lunch. Now I can eat my feelings.
Yeah.
買っといてよかったよ。私のお弁当箱っぽいから多分足りないよ。
Why'd she use yours?
捨てちゃった。
Did she just throw away all of our stuff?
I think she did. She was like, well, Kakeru's gone. Oh well, just throws it off the table.
I have no son, yeet.
Wow. First my models, now my lunchboxes.
ニーヤンが使ってたもの、我が家にはほとんど残っていないものと思っていただきたい。
Damn.
Seems like a safe assumption.
Yeah.
What about my Magic the Gathering cards?
We know what happened to those. Actually, we don't.
True. Oh, no mercy. Well, I kind of picked up on that last time I went back to visit.
Sighing, I stow the lunchbox in my bag and continue walking. Sora falls into step beside me.
最近特にひどいよ、おかん。なんだっけ、ミニマリスト？私もおとんも困ってるんですよ。
How long before she decides she no longer needs a husband?
Only Sora. Why'd she suddenly get obsessed with that?
どうせテレビとかでしょ。
Oh, true. Mom's so easily influenced.
そのうち飽きると思うけど、まああれだよね。飽きたところでニーニーのなんちゃらメモリーは戻ってこないよね。そのくせほら、もう使ってないような古いブランドのバッグとか、学生時代の思い出なのって捨てないの。
Oh yeah, it doesn't apply to her stuff.
Just stop. If you tell me anymore, I'm afraid I'll start hating my own mother.
まだ憎んでないとか成人かよ。
If she's feeling guilty enough about it to make me lunch, I'm willing to forgive her.
寛大だなあ。私だったら。特にコレクションとかないな、私。
Well, you got a bunch of clothes, right?
服なんて捨てられちゃっても、お父さんに買ってっておねだりすれば余裕だし。
They really treat you way better than they treat me.
As we continue our small talk, we spot the usual gaggle of guys surrounding a lone girl. If we keep up our current pace, we'll overtake them soon.
なーに意識してんの？
Absolutely not.
ほんとかな。実際まんざらでもないでしょ。う わこの人うわ
Oh, shut up. I just thought things would get more, complicated if we caught up to them.
今日もあれだねいっぱいいるね
Yeah, I can't even see Senpai. I mean, no doubt she's in the center of that crowd somewhere, though.
ちょっとね私観察してみたんですよ先輩を
Like on the train right here?
そうそうだいたい本読んでるんだけど多分私と同じ駅なのかな先輩の男子が声かけるんだよねはるか先輩にそれでテンパってついつい人格交代しちゃうみたいで交代するとああなる周りの男子がわらわら寄ってくる
For some reason, the way that's worded, I just imagine it's like in New York now.
You know, I could see that though.
And boom, Aramai Jinx and Sue.
There you go.
Meaning that aside from that one guy who starts talking to her, none of the other guys have any interest in her at all.
ぽいね先輩可愛いし普通に仲良くなりたいのかも物静かで地味な美少女ってその手の人にはウケそう
He's not ready for that.
Yeah, some guys are like that.
I have a sneaking suspicion we might be one of those guys.
あとヤンキーにもウケそう
Wait, did you seriously just say punk? What is this, the 90s?
ほらあるじゃん漫画とかで弱み握ってさ実はお前のこと気になってたんだよな彼氏にバラされたくなかったらわかるよな的な
You're kinda into that shit?
だってスマホでネットしてるとその手のエッチな漫画やたらと進めてくるから広告で
Are you sure about that?
What are you browsing?
The algorithm knows.
Wow, you reading the porn rags, huh? My sister's a horn dog and I can't bear the shame.
ニーヤンだって読むでしょ
Oh, there's the first one for this episode. That makes 20.
Hell no, I don't.
まあれっすよそういうモテる美少女に好かれた気分はどうすか
Scary.
I'll talk about a topic change.
ニーにあれだよハーレム漫画の主人公みたいミャオコ先輩でしょはるか先輩でしょそして
If you say me, I'll punch you.
あったおいこら先回りすんなこら
You gonna eat lunch with Senpai again?
ああ約束してるよ3人でニーニについてあることないこと吹き込んでおくね
Gonna be a long lunch.
What? No, don't bring me up.
なんでって好感度下げたいからに決まってんだろがい
Why would you do that? Seriously, don't I deserve to have any fun?
は楽しみは
See here, you. So yes, I'm happy there's a girl with a crush on me. Finally. I'm allowed to be happy about this, damn it.
おまついに言ったな気をつけろとか私に言っといて自分はそれかデレデレしやがってこにや
Well, I'm not. Not one bit. But I might be in the future, so that's not the point. Why can't you just cheer for me and support me from the sidelines like a good sister?
Maybe in episode 3.
はあもうないわこいつないわ言ったろみやこ先輩にも言ったろ悪口ばっか言ったろ
Doesn't matter, she already had her episode.
No, don't.
Though we're arguing pretty loudly, we keep our pace relaxed to avoid catching up with Senpai's group. Unfortunately, I think we were so loud that Kosaka Senpai heard us, since I catch a glimpse of her grinning at me through the crowd of guys. Despite all the stupid stuff I said, I'm still being cautious with her. Honestly speaking, I'd prefer to avoid Kosaka Senpai and her slaves as much as possible.
だからニヤニヤすんな
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not.
I just have resting smirk face.
She's like, what do you like about her? It's like I don't like her. She's just got, huge tracts of land.
That occasionally will appear. That said, the normal Kosaka Senpai is a valuable source of information, so I can't just cut her off. Look, the situation is complicated, okay?
Kakeru-chan! お昼食べましょう!
Who are you?
Hey, he actually helped us out last time. He gave us Takemine's information, kind of. Yoichi saunters over to my desk once the lunch bell rings. Yoichi's eyes widen when he sees me pull out both a lunchbox and my convenience store bag.
あれ珍しいっていうか初めてじゃないお弁当
Yeah, my sister brought it for me.
え妹ちゃんの手作り
No, my mom did.
一口ちょうだい
Sure.
This is convenient, that way if it's poisoned, he'll take the fall for us. I unwrap the cute packaging to reveal a plain-looking two-tier lunchbox. I was all ready for Mom to embarrass me with a cutesy lunchbox, but I'm glad she didn't. Though it comes back to me that Sora said something about Mom getting into decorating her lunches with cute character designs, so I can't let my guard down just yet.
ああそうだ
Hmm?
レイヤにね聞いてみたんだよね
You did?
クホの子の話はしてないよ女の子と一緒に歩いてたところ見たけどあの子たち誰よって
That's Takemine's first name, by the way.
Oh, okay.
でね紹介してもらえることになった
Uh-huh. To which one or both?
Hmm.
Really?
I did not see this coming. I'm a little shaken. Sophie said that if she could find out how Takemine knew the hooded girl, she'd have an easier time investigating her. And now Yoichi's got the chance to find out. Thanks to this, I'll be able to ask him later how the hooded girl and Takemine know each other. This might just be the best chance we'll get. However... Is it really a good idea to let Yoichi meet with those guys? I doubt Takemine would hurt his old friend, but...
When are you meeting them?
明日
What time?
何一緒に行きたいの
Oh, no, nothing like that.
なんだ別に来てもよかったのにねなんか変な時間だったんだよな
2:36 p.m.?
Weird. Weird how?
ちょっと待ってね
Yoichi stops working on tearing open his sandwich wrapper and takes out his phone. He taps it a few times, likely checking his conversation with Takemine.
ああそうだ8時だ
In the morning?
違う夜
8 at night?
そうそう遊びに行くにもご飯にも遅いよね女の子の都合がつかないのかな
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Yeah, I wonder.
あとね待ち合わせ場所もおかしいんだよね神社だよ神社
Oh no. Nope. This is a trap.
The Shrine of the White Vipers relic?
そうそう女の子の家が近いのかなって納得はしてるけどまあそれに連夜だし微妙にずれてるんだよなあいつ
Yeah, we've noticed.
What are you guys gonna do with the shrine?
知らない僕は軽くお茶に行くつもりだけどもしかしたら聖地でアニメの話でもしたいのかもね
I thought you didn't care about that anime.
まあねでも適当に合わせちゃったからな女の子紹介してほしくて
Did you tell him you were into it or something?
っていうかなんていうかまさかお前もなんだっけなユーザーだったとはとか言われてさ
Oh, he's about to be in big trouble.
ついそうなんだよユーザーなんだよって言っちゃった
Big trouble.
Yeah, sure. Where the bitch is at?
So this is how Yoichi dies in this branch. Interesting.
You just rolled with it?
そうつい あれでしょ、ユーザーってメビウスの。
Think so?
サイトやってるのは知ってたけど、まさかあそこまでハマってるなんて思わなかったな。
Yoichi casually puts away his phone and bites into his sandwich. Crap. Takemine doesn't think he arranged a meeting to catch up with an old friend. He's trying to recruit Yoichi. And if Takemine finds out that Yoichi was lying about being a user...
You, might be better off sticking really hard to that lie. Like, you know, say whatever you have to.
かけるもそう思う？うまく切り抜けないとな。かけるも食べたら？せっかくのお弁当。
Oh, yeah.
I was so engrossed in Yoichi's story that I forgot to eat. I put my hands together in a quick prayer and opened my lunchbox. Figures.
どうし...
It's just white rice. As far as the eye can see.
Wow.
コンビニのパンでご飯を食べろってことかな。
What is she, a demon?
きっと妹ちゃんのお弁当、おかずオンリーになってるね。
Probably.
I'm gonna go swap with her.
はいはい、いってらっしゃい。
I close up my lunchbox and head outside. Sora seems to have noticed the mix-ups as well, as I run into her halfway to the courtyard.
糖質制限のお弁当かと思った。
Unfortunately, she ate through most of it already, so all I end up with is a lone omelet to go with my rice. Wow. After school, I head to 9-Ball with Sora so the group can exchange information again. As usual, Kujo's got work, so we'll be filling her in over Lime later.
そう。あなたの友人がフードの女と接触する。
And she's going to eat him alive. Possibly literally. Yuki says over a bite of chocolate syrup-coated whipped cream. From the sound of it, she still hasn't been able to discover anything about the hooded girl. Though this is a fantastic chance to learn more about her, Yuki seems to have the same misgivings I do.
能力者と嘘をついてしまったなら、バレた時が心配ね。でも幼馴染なんでしょ？あたしらみたいにいきなり襲おうとしたりはしないんじゃない？
Were you listening to that guy? He's knuckin' futs.
I'd like to think so, but we don't know anything about Takemine or the hooded girl.
そうね。そうに違いないと決めつけるのはあまりにも軽率ね。
As a side note, every time I hear Takemine, I just keep thinking of Kosei from Cafe Stella, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I have to stop myself every single time.
どうすんの？こっそり近くで見守るとか？
I'd love to, but...
空の能力が通用しない以上、スニーキングも難しいでしょうね。
Time to bust out those ghillie suits.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I asked Sophie to keep watch instead.
ソフィー？
Oh yeah, you haven't met her. Yuki's spoon stops halfway to her mouth, and she gives me a suspicious glare. Come to think of it, I haven't told her about Sophie yet.
This... This might be tough for you to swallow, but she's someone from another world.
異世界ですって。いやマジですよ。私も会いましたもん。ぬいぐるみみたいな姿で宙に浮いてるんです。
The artifacts, I guess you call them relics, they came from Sophie's world. They're apparently used as tools there.
で、私らが回収を手伝ってるってわけです。
All 151 and the glitch.
Gotta catch 'em all. I guess even someone with as active an imagination as Yuki is having a hard time swallowing this. Or so I thought.
あなたたちと手を組んだのは正解だったわね。
Of course she just went along with it. Why wouldn't she?
Huh?
まさかエルフヘイムの妖精と契約していたなんて。
Sora tries to repeat the strange word. I guess Yuki managed to retcon Sophie into her headcanon. While I'm glad it didn't take much convincing for her to believe me, I'm worried she might go off on another rant any second now. Also, calling Sophie a sprite is an insult to sprites. She's nowhere near that cute.
そのソフィーに任せればフードの女の素性がわかるのね。
Hopefully. She was able to investigate Takemine pretty thoroughly, so I think as long as she has a good lead, she won't have too much of a hard time identifying the hooded girl.
了解。では任せるとしましょう。
You might want to tamper your expectations just a little bit. Number one, she's got nubby little hands. Number two, she's not that helpful.
あっさり信じたっすね。
そんなつまらない嘘をついて私を騙すメリットがあなたたちには存在しない。
確かにそうっすね。はい。
How about you, Sora? Learn anything interesting?
そうでした。ありますあります。
Sora fishes around in her bag for her phone, then starts tapping away furiously. While Sora's pulling up whatever she needs to, Yuki demolishes her parfait and raises a hand to call Kujo over.
はい。ダージリンのホット。
Oh. Okay.
When do you think she was going to order the fruit parfait and put it on our bill?
Yep.
かしこまりました。ミミくんとソラちゃんは
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Guess I'll get a ginger ale.
私まだ残ってるから大丈夫。かしこまりました。少々お待ちくださいませ。
Kujo bows politely, takes my empty glass and Yuki's empty parfait cup, puts them on her tray, and heads to the kitchen. I watch her go, then turn around just as Sora finishes her preparations.
ほらこれこれ、アガスティアの葉の掲示板。
高峰蓮也が運営するアニメのサイトね。
ですです。はるか先輩なんだけどね、結局書き込んじゃったみたいで。
Oh, back when she was trying to lure in more users?
そうそう、ほらこれ。
She puts her phone down in the middle of the table. Yuki and I lean forward to get a better look. This says she can't control her power very well?
見る限り嘘は一つもないわね。空から聞いた彼女の悩みと一致している。
あと本物のユーザーしか知らないことを混ぜてるんですよね。本物なら読めばわかるって感じに。
巧妙ね。
You think it's Senpai's other self who wrote this?
自分で書いたって。ニーニがさ、ほら敵対するよりそのままの方がって言ったじゃん。
Yeah.
怖いから書いちゃったって。あと司令官が添削してるって。
Huh. I never would have guessed unless it was completely over the top.
Touched it up, huh?
先ほどの件といい、仲間探しに本腰を入れ始めたということね。
Well, looks like it. He's really stepping up recruitment.
ごめんなさいって謝ってたよ先輩。
No, there's nothing she needs to apologize for. Tell her that for me.
私もそう思ったからもう言っておいた。
Cool.
リアクションは？
まだないかな。どうだろう、後で聞いてみる。集まったらオフ会するつもりみたいって言ってたよ。
They do? When?
ゴールデンウィークあたりじゃないかなって。
That's next week. Right around the corner.
集まるめどはすでに立っていると考えるべきね。
お待たせしました。
Kujo arrives and our conversation grinds to a halt. When she's done putting our cups on the table, she hugs the tray to her chest and gives us a concerned look.
なんだか表情が暗いけれど。
少し急ぐ必要があるかもしれない。
対抗する手段。
もっとも私たちは待つしかない。彼らが明確な悪であるという証拠がない限り 動けない。じれるけれど正義の味方ってそういうもの。後手に回ろうが必ず勝つ。
Well, I can imagine how the bad end happens now. Her voice is quiet, but determined. And honestly, she's right. At the moment, all we have is a suspicion that one of them is the user of the evil eye. If we go after them without proof, we'll be the evil ones. I should have realized this sooner, but that's another strong reason to confirm their identities and powers. Still, as Yuki said, all we can do for now is wait.
私にできること何かある？
今は仕事に集中した方がいい。
そうでした。今日の話後でまとめて送りますせ。お願いします。いらっしゃいませ。
I like how Sora's kind of become the unofficial secretary. Kujo hurries off to seat another customer.
Sora, did you find out anything else?
終わり。
ひとまずは明日ね。ゴールデンウィークまでに彼らが石化事件の犯人であるとその確証を得たい。
証拠が揃ったら警察に突き出す？
Yuki sips her tea. Then after a deep breath, she says,
今の司法では能力者の罪を裁くことはできない。だから私が裁く。刑を執行する。この命に変えても。
Alrighty then. Confused, Sora looks to me for help. As always, she's speaking in a grandiose fashion. But there's a possibility she's serious, and that scares me. I can't afford to write it off as one of Yuki's edgy but empty pronouncements. I get the feeling Yuki has her own personal reasons for supporting us. A private motivation for chasing after those who misuse their powers.
もう話すことがないのなら今日の会議は終わりね。
Yeah, I think we're done.
ニーニー、ここでご飯食べてく？
Nah, it's still too early to eat. I'll find somewhere else later.
そっか。じゃあ私はうちで食べよ。
Cool. Mind taking this lunchbox back for me?
はいはい。あ、軽い。完食したの？
I added some seasoning to it, so it wasn't that bad.
私お腹空いちゃってさ。やっぱり炭水化物ないとダメだね。おかずだけじゃダメだ。
I can't believe you have the guts to say that to me.
She does because of all of the meats and veggies.
お米おいしかった？おいしかった？
That was an interesting translation choice.
I'm starting to think I should deck you for real.
あ、コーラなくなっちゃった。ジンジャーエールちょっとちょうだい。
Man, you're really taking me off. Like, I'm seriously blowing a gasket here.
Yuki quietly sips her tea, uninterested in our sibling quarrel. We haven't really come together as a team yet, but time waits for no one. Whatever's coming our way, this is the crew we've got to work with. I haven't forgotten that hooded girl's threat. I need to figure something out, and fast. I see Sora off at the station, scrounge up dinner, and return home. Throwing my bag down, I turn to an empty part of my room.
Sophie, you here?
The space in front of me immediately warps, and Sophie appears, creepy smile and all.
何かご用？
Tomorrow, 8 p.m., Takemine and the hooded girl are gonna meet.
あらそう。いいわ。調べてあげる。
Thanks. Also, it's possible Takemine's group is going to make contact with several more users this week. While nothing's been decided for sure, we'll keep an eye on the situation.
気をつけるってどうやって？
We're still figuring that out.
適当ね。
まあいいわ。その心意気は褒めてあげる。他には？
Yeah, is there an artifact that acts like a bug?
Nope.
そう。じゃ、また明日。
With that curt farewell, Sophie disappears. I guess all that's left is to wait for her report. If Sophie is able to confirm that either Takemine or the hooded girl is the user of the evil eye, then it'll be time for a showdown. We'll use Kujo's ability to steal their artifacts and render them powerless. I just wish there was some way I could contribute to the plan. Maybe I should just make myself a meat shield? Is that really all I can do?
I'm supposed to be a user. Isn't it about time I got my powers?
Hyperbolic time chamber. I flop down onto my bed and idly gaze at the palm of my hand.
Exactly, that's it. I'll go into the hypertonic lion chamber.
Yes, exactly. I've never yet seen a stigma on me, and it doesn't look like one will show up anytime soon. I'm starting to doubt I'm really a user at all.
Huh?
I hear a noise near the entrance and lift my head. There's the clicking sound of someone unlocking my door, and then a dull thud as they open and close it.
ただいま
She's back!
Huh?
Wait, why is she here?
ー。なんだ、ちゃんといるじゃん。おかえりって言ってよ。
Dressed in her casual clothes, Sora walks into my living room. She's carrying a bulging backpack. Somehow, I doubt that's a present for me.
What are you doing here? I thought you went home.
帰ったよ。で、帰ってきた。
She drops the backpack and settles down. She's planning to stay over again, isn't she?
Go home already.
帰りませんよ。何言ってんすか。週末は一緒に過ごす約束でしょ。
I made no such promise.
No. No, we didn't.
それに、あれですよ。監視ですよ。
Why?
はるか先輩を連れ込まないかの監視ですよ。
What the heck?
だってニーに二人きりで迫られたら断れないでしょ。
Okay, well,
What?
you know,
You, maybe. I don't think that's true.
断れないっていうか断らないでしょ。ほら
Well, I haven't said anything yet.
言わなくてもわかんの。このエロ魔人。
we don't even have the patch installed.
That's just how guys are.
うわ、開き直りやがった。てかさ、ニーにミャーコ先輩好きなんちゃうんですか。なんなんすか、浮気っすか。
the bouncing.
Dang. Cheating? Oh, you can't call it cheating because we're not dating. Besides, even if we were, it's not the same thing.
は、別、何できればいいってこと。
What are you saying?
やれれば誰でもいいのか。おまこら最低か。もっと取り繕え。せめて誠実なふりしろ、節操なし。
No integrity, only rice.
That's what it means to be a man.
何決め顔で言ってんだ。うわ、最低だ。この兄、人として最低だ。
Shut up, idiot. I'm just honest with my desires. That's all.
だから開き直るなっつうの。そのさ、したいだけならさ、私を抱けばいいじゃん。さあ、襲え襲え。
I'm sorry, what?
そういうガチで弾いてるリアクション求めてないんですけど。
That doesn't seem like a joke you should be making, just for the record.
Crap. Sorry.
だから何弾いてんの。ぶっ飛ばすそうでしょ。いつもならそういうところでしょ。
Yeah, I think it'd be best if you went home today.
違うの、そういうのじゃないの、違うの、本気で言ったんじゃないの。
Stop right there. Don't get too close to me, please.
だからまあ泣くぞ、あんまりそういうこと言うと泣くぞ。無言で玄関の方を見るな、帰らないぞ、私は帰らないぞ。だからその顔やめて、舌打ちワンパターンとか言ったけど、そういうのやめて、胸にくるから割とガチで傷つくから。いじめるなよ、もう。
What is that even going to do? It's not like our parents are here.
I see you glancing at me through those crocodile tears.
いや慰めろよ。
Want some chips?
あ、食べる食べる。
Mission successful. She cheers up instantly, and after grabbing a bag of potato chips off my table, she rips it open and starts munching. Guess I'm stuck in the sleeping bag again. Mildly depressed, I start to get changed.
やだ、急に脱ぎ出した。襲うつもり？
Shut up before I kick you out.
はい。
Oh, now she takes it seriously. Day 4.30. Since we've got nothing else to do, we're once again poring over the documents Ms. Naruse gave us. Sadly, even after scrutinizing all of them, we haven't learned a single thing about the Evil Eye's weakness, or how to deal with its powers. But while we didn't find what we were looking for, the documents themselves were pretty interesting to read through. Thanks to the scraps Sophie has fed us, we were able to fill in the blanks where Ms. Naruse seemed confused about events or consistency. The legendary Iris, who saved Shiro Mitsugawa centuries ago, really did exist, and she might still be alive. It's also likely she was the original owner of the Evil Eye. My guess is that something caused her to lose possession of it, and hundreds of years later it made its way back to Earth. From that, we can infer that there are ways to nullify the contract between an artifact and its user. Ms. Naruse concluded that Iris came to be worshipped as a snake god because, at the time, the indigenous people worshipped snakes. Apparently, Shiro Mitsugawa's original residents believed that snakes had the power to control water. Considering that similar spirit worship is prevalent all across Japan, that would make sense. Hence why Iris, a resident of another world who possessed superpowers, became the Great White Serpent. The land on which the shrine was built was previously a sacred site. Once upon a time, the story goes, people who wandered into that area were whisked away to the underworld, never to return. According to Ms. Naruse's documents, people often did go missing from this particular area, so she suspects the rumors started as means of keeping folks away from the danger. However, I think there's a different reason. My guess is that this place is where it's easiest to link our world and Sophie's. Which is why when disaster struck centuries ago, Iris gave Miss Naruse's ancestors the sacred relic as a way of keeping the gate firmly closed and preventing any future problems. The relic succeeded in keeping the worlds separate, but now that it's broken, they're linked again. I guess history is doomed to repeat itself. To be honest, while I've been going with the flow and just accepting things as they happen, my logical side has been a little skeptical about whether any of this is real. Probably because my own powers haven't manifested themselves. But after reading through these historical records, my lingering doubts have vanished. That said, knowing this isn't all some grand hallucination won't bring me any closer to solving the case. Rubbing my tired eyes, I drop the stack of documents onto the table. Sora, sitting across from me, is staring intently into her cup.
What's on your mind? You've been gazing into your cup for the last 5 minutes.
She's reading the tea leaves.
練習というか実 験というか訓練というか。
You mean with your ability?
そうそう。
She lifts up her cup a little. With her free hand, she takes out her phone and puts it next to the cup. She then pulls my glass and phone, which are sitting on the table, over to her. Folding her arms, she glares down at the two cups and phones.
やっぱ4つになると実用的じゃないっぽいな。
You can use it on multiple things?
できるっちゃできるってくらい。でも効果が薄くなるね。
You're not using your power on yourself right now?
うん、使ってないよ。
Oh, huh. You're always using it on yourself, so I thought it only worked on you.
はあ、対象は自由だよ。視界に入ってる人か物なら何でもいける感じ。
If the line of sight's the only restriction, can you use it on someone far away as long as you can see them?
うん。
Huh. Well, that changes things. Your power actually seems pretty amazing.
ふん。って威張りたいけど、射程が長くても実際問題使い道がない。
You got a point there.
それに基本的に一つしか存在感の操作できないし。
Huh? Didn't you say you could target multiple things a second ago?
それが難しいところなんですよ。
She takes my glass, her cup, and the phones and spreads them all out across the table.
今私このマグカップの存在感を操作しております。
Okay.
でですね、このマグカップにですね、
She picks up her phone and brings it close to her cup again.
これでこのスマホを能力の影響下に置くかどうかの選択ができるようになります。
Okay.
つまりですね、私が操作しているもののそばにあるものなら一緒に存在感を操作できますよと。能力の起点となっているのはこのマグカップだから、スマホがマグカップから離れちゃうと能力の効果が切れちゃいますよと。
Okay.
私説明下手か？
No, it did for the most part.
じゃあ続けます。で、そうやって対象を複数に広げると効果が弱くなっちゃうみたい。こうやって
She gathered together the stuff on the table.
1個にかけられる最大を100とすると、ここまで範囲を広げちゃうと1個あたり10くらいになっちゃうわけ。ほぼ無意味。
I get it now.
で、そもそもの大問題がですよ。ニーニー、普通に見えてるよね。
Yeah.
それですよ。そもそも最大の100でも弱い。お父さんとお母さん相手なら騙せるんだけどな。ニーニーには効かないんだよな。
That is pretty weird. I don't know if some people are just immune to the effect.
The girl in the hood saw right through you too, huh?
そう、それどうにかできないかなってずっと実験してるんだけど、このままじゃ私の存在意義って。
Welcome to the club. Sora flops backwards onto the floor. I mean, it's not like I'm contributing much myself. Well, leaving that aside, I remember Sophie did mention something about impedance before. I guess if you have a lot of that, Sora's powers won't work. I really should have asked Sophie more about it when I had the chance. I need to make sure they bring it up before we have to go toe-to-toe with those guys.
あ、そうだ。
Sora turns her back to me and hikes up her shirt.
What are you doing now?
見て見て、スティグマ。
Oh, yeah, I see it.
おっきくなってない？
I stare at the pattern on Sora's back. Huh.
No idea.
なんだよ、わかれよ。
I mean, I only ever saw it once.
妹のことなんだから正確に記憶してよね。兄やん髪切っても気づかないし。
When did you cut your hair?
No one pays attention to hair.
別れ乙女心。
Sora straightens out her clothes and turns to me. How the hell am I supposed to know anything about a womanly heart?
まあいいんですよそんなのは。気のせいかもだけど、なんか大きくなってるというか、広がってるというか、伸びてるというか。
I see.
成長してるってことでいいのかな。
Oh, you might be onto something there, but we should ask Sophie since.
Right on cue.
Oh.
The space above the table warps. I was thinking about calling her, so I guess this saves time. But man, weird for her to show up that quick. She probably has got something she wants to ask us. Or maybe she's got a report to make? The plushie with a creepy smile pokes its head out of the dimensional rift in my living room.
はーい、こんにちは。
こんちゃーす。
Did you learn anything about the girl in the hoodie?
残念ながらそっちはまだ。聞きたいことがあるの。
なんすか？
新しい犠牲者って出ているかしら？
Oh, you mean of the Evil Eyes user?
ええ、そう。
出てないと思いますけど。ね。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, don't tell me there have been other casualties and we don't know.
出たのかどうか聞いているのはこっち。調べてくれる？そのパソコンで。
Yeah, sure.
I wake up my laptop and grab my mouse. Sora also pulls out her phone and starts typing. I pull up my browser and scroll through a few news sites.
I don't see any reports, at least.
私も見つけらんなかった。
そう、ありがとう。やっぱり完全に枝分かれしてしまっているみたいね。
枝分かれ？
Sora tilts her head. Come to think of it.
You said something about branches last time, too.
あら、覚えてたのね。
なになに？私だけ仲間外れ。何の話？
I think you said it referred to diverging possibilities. I bet it's something like parallel worlds.
珍しく察しがいいわね。そうよ、その通り。
Oh my gosh, we got a compliment.
パラレル。どういう？
私は様々な可能性を観測できるということよ。
おー、様々な。じゃあその何？別の枝？可能性？では人が死んでるってこと？
そうなるわね。
Sophie descends to the table. So there should have been a second victim, but we avoided it. That ought to be a good thing, but for some reason Sophie doesn't look very happy.
Is that a problem?
問題というわけじゃないけれど、かなりレアなケースなのよ。展開があまりにも違いすぎる。
That's not going to be the only clear abnormality in this branch, if you know what I mean.
パラレルワールドって言われるとちょっとしたことで生まれちゃいそうなイメージあるけど、そういうわけでもないってことなのかな。
面倒だけど、まあいいわ。せっかくだし話してあげる。
お願いします。
確かに空の言う通り、枝は些細なことで分岐するわ。例えばそうね、
The soup.
あなたたちがよく行く都の喫茶店。何を頼むか迷ったとするわよね。
But it was too late. To this day, I still wonder about the soup that got away.
コーラを頼んだ枝、ジンジャーエールを頼んだ枝。枝はそれぞれに分岐する。けれど、それで何かが変わると思う？
と？
どちらを飲んでもあなたは家に帰り、眠り、明日を迎える。でしょ？
まあそうっすね。はい。
つまりそんな些細な選択では大きな流れは変わらないってこと。一度は分岐したとしても2つの枝はまた1つに統合される。デジャビュってあるでしょ。既視感。あれは枝が統合されたことによって起こる現象よ。
Huh.
別の枝での記憶が消えずに混在する。
That's a neat way to integrate that.
おお、なるほど、面白い。
よって平行世界なんて簡単には生まれないという結論になるわね。戦争が起こったか起こっていないか、戦争に勝ったか負けたか、そんな大きな出来事でもないと枝は完全に分岐しない。
So what you're trying to say is that this branch split off pretty far from something small, which isn't normal.
ご明察。ある地点をきっかけに流れが大きく変わっているのよ。観測者としては厄介な事態ね。
私ひらめいた。わかっちゃった。ニーニでしょ。
Why is it me?
あ、
それがニーニの能力なんじゃないの？運命をねじ曲げる。
残念ながらカケルが能力を発動させた様子は一切ないわね。
Aw. Damn. And here I'd gotten my hopes up.
あれ？この人もしかして私以上の役立たずなのでは？
Oh, shut up. You just had to hit me where it hurts, huh?
けれどカケルが中心にいるのは間違いない。枝分かれのきっかけはあなたの行動よ。別の枝では空を突き放したけど、こちらの枝では空の要求を受け入れた。
Oh.
その結果リグベーダと名乗る連中と接触し、犠牲者を一人減らした。
Wait. That's what did it? That's all it took to change the causal chain?
ええ、だから私も困惑しているの。
つまりこれは私のお手柄ってことでは？
Oh no, here goes her ego.
I'm getting tired of your jokes, so could you keep quiet for a bit?
はい。
This isn't caused by artifacts, but it's enough to have you concerned. So this must be something unique?
ないけどたまにいるのよね。やたらと大きな流れに干渉しちゃう人。得意点とでも言えばいいかしら。
I'm a singularity?
そう。注意なさいと言っても無駄でしょうけど、あなたの行動はさまざまな事象に影響を与えるかもしれない。
Your decisions have extremely consequential impacts on this timeline. But also don't think about it too hard. What?
I wonder what happens if I go to Nick D's and order everything.
You go broke.
気に留めておくことね。
A singularity, huh?
I know she told me to bear it in mind, but I had no idea I possessed that power until just now, so I'm not sure what to do. Should I just, not do anything? No, that's just being indecisive.
いいなぁ。何得意点って主人公みたい。
Well, it does feel nice.
いいなぁ、いいなぁ。
のんきな兄弟ね。まあいいわ。聞きたいことは聞けたし。じゃあね。
Oh, please wait.
何？
There's something I want to ask you.
手短にお願い。
It's about, stigmata. Sora's is growing bigger, apparently.
大きく？
多分おそらく微妙に。
Does that mean her powers are growing stronger?
そう解釈もできなくもないけれど。
That sounds ominous.
ア なた、どれくらいの頻度で能力を使っているの？
割と頻繁に。
だったら遊び感覚で使うのはもうやめることね。どうなっても知らないわよ。
あ、喜んでいい状況じゃないってわけですね。了解です。
Is it something bad?
さあ、まだわからない。けれどあなたたちはアーティファクトの扱い方に慣れていないでしょ。あの男みたいになっても責任は持てないわ。
What man?
あなたたちの学校を燃やした男。
That wipes the smiles off our faces. His power went out of control, after which he self-destructed. So that can happen to anyone. Makes sense, I guess. We've been taking this all too lightly, forgetting that we're playing with powers we don't understand.
マジで気をつけます。
そうしてちょうだい。それじゃ、さようなら。
Wait,
何よ、まだあるの？
we're counting on you to come through tonight.
夜の8時でしょ。ちゃんと覚えているわよ。じゃあね。
Sophie waves her tiny hands, then vanishes through her portal. We sure learned a lot, but I have no idea what to make of any of it. I'm a singularity, and our powers could go out of control.
For now, no more experiments with your power.
そうします。本当は今日様子見に行きたかったなーって思ってたんだけど。
Oh, I wonder if that's what happened at the very end of episode 1 then. So it was a situation where
Yeah.
Sophie just kind of abandoned the timeline since things never resurged, and Kujo overused her powers and they overtook her. Yikes.
Well, we don't know that it overtook her. We just know that it was growing, right?
Well, yeah, but it was growing a lot.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like it's probably almost like, I don't know a better way to say it, but maybe like a tumor. So the larger it gets,
It's not the tumor.
it's an artifact, a stigma. No, but really though, the bigger it gets, the more problems it causes.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I just had to.
I mean, I don't blame you. I would have done the same, but I didn't think about it.
Absolutely not. Besides, it's not worth risking getting caught again. Let's just leave this one to Sophie.
了解っす。
Sora gives me a salute and then flops back onto the floor.
やることなくなっちゃったなー。8時からなんだよね。
Yeah.
やっぱり心配だよね。
I feel you. Even if something happens, Sophie won't intervene, probably.
でも様子見に行っても逆に刺激しちゃいそうだよね。
Oh, tell me about it. Yoichi and Takemine are old friends, and Yoichi's a smooth talker, so I don't think there'll be any problems, but still.
犠牲者がとか聞いちゃうと心配になっちゃうよね。まあ、私らにできること何にもないけどさ。
We're both pretty useless after all.
だよな。無能だもんな。あ、222。
He's alive.
Sora sits back up and puts her hands on the table.
じっとしてると落ち着かないし、どっか出かけようよ。あ、用事ある？
Do you seriously have no friends?
あ、なんだ急にやんのかこら。
Kosaka-senpai is her friend.
She's like, I have plenty of friend. Look, I'm serious here. As your brother, I'm worried about you. It's been a month since you started school, hasn't it?
まあ、はい、そうですね。
And this whole time you haven't gone to hang out with a friend even once. You spend all your time holed up in your brother's apartment, never once going out to hang out with a friend.
おい、2回も言うな、おい。
Do you really have friends?
優しく言うなよ。いるから。ちゃんといるから。疑いの目で見るな。ただおとなしい子のグループに入ってるだけだから、遊びにはまだ行ってないけど、リングとかで話したりはしてるから。
Oh, that's good.
わあ、これマジで心配してるやつだ。わあ。
I mean, you're more sociable than I am, but you hate crowds just like I do.
そうですね。クラスのみんなで遊びに行こうぜ的なパーティーピーポーなノリは嫌いですね。はい。
Yeah, so I'm just worried you're getting left out of the groups because of that.
大丈夫だって。そりゃクラス全員と馴染めてはいないけどさ、友達はちゃんといるから。
Good.
そもそもさ、浮くわけないじゃん。みんなほっとかないよ、こんな美少女。
Yes.
こんな美少女。
Excuse me?
マジトーンで威圧するのやめてもらえます？怖いし不愉快なのでやめてもらえます？
If you're that bored, do your homework.
なんだよ、出かけないのかよ。ちー。
Pouting, Sora pulls out her notebook and plops it on the table. I file away Ms. Naruse's documents and take out my own homework. She's right that we'll probably fret about it if we're just lounging around the house all day, but there's no point in overthinking this. For now, we should just wait patiently for Sophie's report. Later, Sora and I head to the area around the station for dinner. It's currently 8:30 p.m. A bit late to be going out for dinner, but we just weren't hungry until now. Both of us are secretly hoping we might run into Yoichi's group somewhere. It'd be too obvious if we went to the shrine, so instead we're wandering around the city hoping to accidentally run into them. At the very least, they won't be suspicious of us this way. Not that either of us expects to actually find them. It's just our way of convincing ourselves that we're doing something useful. We know our plans as half-assed as they come, so we only wonder for a little bit before deciding to get dinner. We both keep our eyes peeled while we walk toward the station.
何食べる？
Whatever you want's good with me.
じゃあ、ここら辺ってナインボールとファミレスとカレー屋さん以外に何あるの？
There's a ramen shop.
あ、ラーメンいいな。みやこ先輩って今日バイト？
Not today, I don't think.
なんだ、そっか。そろそろバイト終わる時間なら一緒にどっかなーって思ったんだけど。
She texted me a little while back saying she was worried for Yoichi.
なんだよ、私には来てないぞ。二人でこそこそイチャつきやがって。
Moron.
アホって言った方がアホなんです。
So, dinner. You want ramen?
どうしよう。とりあえず駅前ブラブラしながら考えたいところですね。
Alright, fine.
We pick up our pace and hurry to the station. We're here! I don't see Yoichi anywhere. He did say he wanted to take everyone to get tea or something, but there's no guarantee that he went to one of the station's cafes. I knew this was a waste of time.
先輩からの実況もなくなっちゃったしな。
Sora looks forlornly down at her phone.
Live texting?
私もね、はるか先輩からメッセージ来てたんだよね。でも、そろそろ神社に着きますってメッセージの後、何も来なくなっちゃった。
How long ago was that?
私たちが出かける直前くらい？
She probably swapped personalities, huh?
かも。普通にスマホいじれないだけな気もするけど。
Nah, Yoichi's a super enthusiastic guy, so I bet he overwhelmed Haruka-senpai.
I believe that.
あ、じゃあ交代してるっすね。
They might still be at the shrine, or maybe they went somewhere else to go get a drink. Either way, there's no point in hoping we'll run into them just like that.
実際出くわしちゃったら気まずいよね。さっさとお店入ろっか。
Still want ramen?
ラーメン
I sure made up your mind fast.
今はあっさりの気分。
Alright, well, I know a good one just on the other side of this.
あ、かけるじゃん。
What are the odds?
Huh?
お、
A cheerful voice comes from up ahead. Though both Sora and I were hoping that this would happen, now that it has, we both stiffen up. Neither of us really believed Yoichi would show up here. Oh, well, that's not great. He's together with Kosaka-senpai, Takemine, and the hooded girl, Ghost. Looks like all of Rig Veda's here.
やっほー。何してんの？彼女？
She's my sister, dude. We're just gonna eat dinner.
ああ、そうなんだ。こんばんは。かけるくんの大親友の陽一です。
That's a bit presumptuous.
あ、はい、こんばんは。ソラです。
奇遇ですわね、かける様。
Yeah, hi.
様？知り合いとか以前に様？何？どういう関係？
Depends on who you ask.
No, dude, I hardly know.
将来を誓い合った仲ですわ。
Senpai, you're making this complicated here. Could you please,
Senpai giggles furiously. Not furiously. Urgh. Senpai giggles flirtatiously.
How would you giggle furiously?
I don't know, maniacal laughter maybe? Is that furious? Well, okay. Well, an intense giggling.
Yeah.
Behind her, Ghost is chewing her gum with an irritated look on her face, while Takemine looks positively furious.
ヨイチ、彼らとの立ち話はまたにしてくれ。今後のことを話し合いたい。
Alright.
ああ、はいはい。今後ね、今後。
Yoichi gives me a rueful smile. From the looks of it, he's kept the lie up so far. At least he seems pretty chill. I think it's safe to assume he's in the clear.
Alright, see ya.
じゃあね。
名残惜しいですが、またお会いいたしましょう。ごきげんよう、かける様。ソラさんも。
あ、はい、また。
では、行こうか。
Takemine and the others saunter away. However, Ghost remains where she is. She blows a large bubble and pops it.
レイヤ。
本名で呼ばないでくれと何度も言っているだろ
俺はいい。お前らだけで行け。
Ooh.
う。何？
どうせ外れだ。お前らに任せる。俺は本物にしか興味がない。
She gives us a piercing glare from under her hood. Don't tell me that she's planning on fighting here. We're in public.
そうか。では、我々だけで行くとしよう。
え、なんで？あの子来ないの？
そのようだ。行くぞ。
仕方ないか。はーい。
どうしたエンプレス。
私も遠慮いたしますわ。
Ooh, interesting.
じゃあレイヤと二人きり。
勝手にしろ。行くぞヨイチ。
いや男二人って今日の趣旨が。
It doesn't count as a festival if there's only two.
Yeah, it's just a duo. Buy one, get one free. Despite his disappointment, Yoichi hurries after Takemine. The dimwit's a fake, she said. It seems Ghost saw through Yoichi's lie. But the fact that she chose to remain here means that he's still safe. In a way, this means I've achieved my original goal. The problem is, what do we do now? The two of us have no way of fighting back. A shiver runs down my spine. Apparently oblivious to the tense atmosphere, Kosaka-senpai casually walks away from Ghost and steps up by my side. Ghost clicks her tongue in irritation.
てめえどういうつもりだ。
あの方とおしゃべりするよりかける様とご一緒した方が楽しそうだったので、ただそれだけですわ。
She wraps herself around my arm with a bewitching smile. Despite the fear laced through my heart, I can't help but get a little flustered when her breasts push up against me. However, I don't shove her away. Not because it feels nice, but because I can tell Kosaka-senpai is trying to protect us. This is no time to be shy. Playing along with her is our best way out of this.
場所を移しませんか、かける様。
Sounds good. Good. Yeah, let's go.
情けねえな、女に守られて。
I'm not falling for cheap provocation.
だっせえな。少しは男らしいところ見せろよ。あのチビ使って俺たちを探るつもりだったんだろ。正面から来いよ、耳っちい野郎だ。
Say whatever you want. We're not as trigger happy as you guys.
そうかい。まあそう警戒すんなよ。こんな場所で力を使うほど俺もうかつじゃないんでね。
あら、あなたにそんな理性があったとは驚きですわ。ぶつかった殿方に力を使おうとして司令官に止められたのはいつのことでしたかしら。
Okay, maybe we don't want to provoke her.
信用ねえな。まあいいさ。俺もお前のことなんざ信用しちゃいない。
Ghost pulls her hand out of her pocket and places it on her chest. The back of her hand flashes brightly for a moment. Her stigma. I instantly lean backwards. A missile filled with malice flies by just above my eyes, parting my bangs. You little...
挨拶代わりだ。せいぜい気をつけるんだな。
Ghost sticks her hand back into her pocket and grins.
人の忠告は聞くもんだぜ、お兄ちゃん。
Ghost pulls her hood down over her eyes, turns her back to us, and walks off. Whatever power she used, it wasn't the evil eye. Does that mean she's not the culprit? Or was it just a trick to make us think she's not?
かける様、大事ありませんか。
Huh? Oh, no, I'm fine.
I smooth down my bangs and nod. The way she's pressed up against me is a little embarrassing, so I gently disentangle my arm from her.
あら、釣れませんわね。
Thank you. You saved us back there.
お礼を言われるようなことなど何も。ソラさんも大丈夫ですか。え、あ、ごめんお兄ちゃん。私何も。
No, nothing to apologize for.
I reach out to Sora and pat her head. She's trembling. Confronting Ghost must still be a frightening experience for her. Kosaka-senpai smiles at us for a few seconds, but then her expression suddenly grows serious.
どうかお気をつけくださいまし。あの方はあのようにとても粗暴なので。
We will. Thanks for the warning.
いいえ、今からお二人でお食事でしたかしら。
Yeah. Oh, do you want to join us? It'd be my treat.
まあぜひとご一緒したいところではありますが、今回は遠慮いたしますわ。司令官たちと合流いたします。
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
では私は
そうでした。
What's up?
ゴールデンウィークに予定通りオフ会を行うようですわ。しかし参加者はサイトの常連ばかり。おそらく本物はいないでしょうね。
Thanks so much for telling us that.
ただの世間話ですわ。では。
Senpai takes her skirt hem in her fingers, curtsies, and elegantly walks off in the direction Takemine left. She must be catching up with them because she's worried about Yoichi, huh? Senpai said she wouldn't cooperate with us the other day, but she's sure giving us a lot of help now. I'm starting to think it might be safe to trust her other personality as well, but that's a matter for another day.
Let's get some food.
あ、うん。
Still ramen?
こってり。
Thought it was a hankering.
気が変わった。
Well, then we better go to the one in front of the station instead of the one behind.
に
ん？
次は頑張るから、私。
Let's both do better next time. But also don't push yourself too hard.
Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. That got tense. Really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, on the positive side, we've confirmed that Ghost is not the evil eye user, but her power is definitely dangerous.
Yep.
She's like a living railgun.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Also, we were able to ask Sophie some questions, and we've determined that this branch is a complete CF from the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, considering whose route it is, I guess I'm not surprised by that. It would take a catastrophic screw-up for us to get with our sister. That's probably good. But not because that's the branch we're on. I don't know. But at least Sora's a lot of fun, so that's something. But yeah, I do wonder how far into the mysteries we'll actually be able to get. I feel like probably not very far. I feel like, since things have diverged so much, we probably won't see anything else from the Evil's Eyes user unless it is Takemine, but I don't think so. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, the two of us, signing off.